Okay, my love bucks. Okay, so you know what? You know what I was thinking? Because y'all know I'm like a slick conspiracy theorist, right? So I'm like saying to myself, like, what the hell happened to R&B? And how did such a huge musical genre just get thrown away like that? And I said to myself, them motherfucking rappers, right? Them goddamn hip-hop artists. You know what happened? Follow me. Come, listen close. So y'all remember in the 90s, you know, when the rappers, the hip-hop stars, whatever you want to call them, I don't know, lyricists, whatever you want to call them. Do you remember when they would always get an R&B singer to sing their hook? Hence Jay-Z and R. Kelly, hence Fabulous, you know, Lil Mo, Usher, he did a couple of hooks. I mean, it was always a hook that by a hip-hop artist, because Mary J and Method Man, I mean, it was always that combination that set it off, right? And then all of a sudden them damn hip-hop artists started doing auto-tune and they started singing their own hook. And that's what destroyed R&B. Because as hip-hop was growing, R&B needed hip-hop in order to stay relevant. When them hip-hop artists started auto-tuning, because now you can't blame it on Bone Thugs and Harmony, because they've been, what is that, harmonizing since the 80s or the early 90s. You know, they've been getting their zhuzh forever. Then we got T-Pain. Now we got Future. We even got Cardi B sounding terrible. She needed somebody to sing her hook on that. What is that song called? Be Careful. Be Careful. Yeah, she needed somebody to sing that shit. But her now, I mean, come on now. Hip hop, you could save R&B. Start hiring these goddamn R&B singers to sing your hooks. Start doing it. But you know what? Don't nobody want to share that money no more. These mother hunchies don't even want to share that money with the labels no more. You hear me? They like, F you labels. I can sell my stuff on SoundCloud or Spotify or I don't know. But don't nobody want to spread the love no more. Everybody can eat out here now. Everybody. But child, I guess everybody greedy. Yeah, I'm wearing a $100,000 Rolex and you wearing a Timex. Fuck you. Anyway, guys, enough talking about that. Let's talk about this. Hey, guys. Hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon at NayRob on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about the Queen Supreme Court versus gag order. Okay, so, you know, I'm fair. The Libra in me will always be fair. Because I am a Libra, I am Team Maddie. For no other reason, I don't give a frig about what she said, what she didn't say, how she said it, where she put it, what she wrote, what she didn't say. I gives two fucks about any of that. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, right? You know, the Queen Supreme Court did not show last night because Maddie was working, doing something else. You know, even though there is a thing where people are saying that, you know, Maddie stole Queen's Court from Kaya, the concept from Kaya, biggity boo 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 boo. Truth of the matter is, with or without the Queen Supreme Court, Maddie's still gonna get her guap. She's still gonna get her guap. Right? Now, I know I didn't piss some of you Team Kaya's off, but let's say this. Kaya has truly, that is truly Kaya's platform. So, and I'm saying it because Kaya has her time to dedicate to the Queen's Court. Yes, Kaya did, the Kaya and Maddie situation propelled Kaya out there more, but the Queen's Court concept truly belongs to Kaya. Kaya dominates when it comes down to roasting and gagging. She dominates it. So last night was her first night at the, I think it's called the Blue Ivy Lounge or something like that. And the way that it was set up that, you know, she had a mic. They created like a little podium, I guess, for her to do her roasts and gags in front of a crowd. She said that you had to get special tickets or whatever, but for you to be there, I could see it because it's not really like a large place, or at least from what I could see. And let me say this, Michelle ATL Lyons was streaming it, or she was doing it live. I don't know what the hell is going on as to why Kaya isn't streaming it herself so that she can generate revenue. I don't know what it is. Also, they're saying that Kaya only wants to get paid in cash. I don't know what it is. Guess what? I'm not going to knock her. I have no problem with that. If Michelle ATL Lyons is dumb enough to put that shit in her name and then hand over the cash to Kaya, then Shasta La Vista to you. But I'm not going to knock Kaya because it sounds like some tax shits. And y'all know, I talk about the boogeyman being at my door all the friggin' time. I have nightmares. I'm telling y'all, I'm scared. My nerves is bad because of the boogeyman. So if that lady don't want to put nothing in her name, Miss Google in her name, or anything else in her fucking name because of the boogeyman is on her neck, I do not blame her. It's just Michelle ATL Lyons, if you dumb enough to put that shit on your taxes, because Huddy, you have to report your Google check. You have to report it. And if you're dumb enough to have Kaya's income, to pay taxes on Kaya's income, then Shasta La Vista to you. Shasta La Vista to you. Because whatever money that is garnered from Kaya, I know Kaya's getting her cut. Okay, whatever you got. Because I know this for a fact. Because when Kaya and ATL Lyons was streaming before, on ATL Lyons thing on YouTube, ATL Lyons said, "Oh girl, you just made another $100. Somebody just sent you $100." I'm saying to myself, oh, so you handing that cash over to Kaya. But it was on Michelle ATL Lyons channel. I said, oh girl, you finna pay taxes on Kaya's money? Okay. All right, if that's your choice. But anyway, so I loved how it was set up. It was set up like, let me see if this is getting hot, because my phone is getting hot. It was set up like, you know, it was in a lounge. It was beautiful. I'm like, did they tell everybody to wear white? Because the setting was white. All the, you know, black people look beautiful in white. You know, it was like almost like a participation thing. At first, the crowd was kind of stiff. They weren't saying anything. But then it was like, it was like, great, because she was saying things and it was audience participation. It wasn't no ignorant stuff. It was just, I loved it, you know. And it was funny as frig, you know what I'm saying. And at that point right there, when I reflect back on Maddie's attempt to create something as powerful as the gag order, well, the Queen's Court / the gag order, I was like, it's just not there, you know. Even though honestly I'm burnt out on everything, so there were times that I went in and out with you know, with Kaya's gag order at the Blue Ivy. I still was very entertained. I thought it was funny. I loved how the audience interacted with her. And then let me give you something else. It was an old lady that was there that Kaya brought up. You know, she hired her. Not that that's a bad thing, but I admire the fact that Kaya thought enough to say, you know what, let me add in some clownery to this. Because I keep forgetting I'm in Atlanta, but back in the DMV, we had these two characters. When I tell you they was getting paid, and people would hire them to you know, have fun. They was like the character Jerome from Martin Lawrence. It was Jerome, and the security guard from Martin. Remember the show Martin? And those two characters, I mean, they livened up the party. It was so fun. And I'm like, they hired that old lady or whatever, the character, to come up and, you know, create even more zhuzh with the party, to add more flavor to the party. And I loved it. You know, I cannot lie. Kaya is destroying the Queen's Supreme Court. The only thing, and I can't lie, the only thing that's putting is having the Queen's Court have some type of what word I want to use, to be able to fight back a little bit. It's that T.S. Maddie is able to bring in co-hosts, guest star hosts. That is the only thing that is able to give that competition to the Queen's Court. Even when Kaya's sitting there at the table in her, wood paneled basement, which I don't have a problem with, because that means that she got a old school home, and if I can't have it brand new, I love it to be old school, But it worked with her concept, because I told y'all the judges' chambers, excuse me, the judges' chambers be having like wood bookcases, so it went perfectly with the concept of the gag order and the judges' chambers. Let me see what else I liked about it. I loved the fact that she performed her songs in the beginning. Oh my God, that boy here is so nappy. But she performed whatever song I guess she got going on in the beginning, and then she went into it like, I don't know what those people paid at the Blue Ivy. I don't know. I really don't care, because I don't suppose to do it. And let me say something else. I forgot to say this, or I accidentally said Tiffany when I should have said Kaya. The other day, Kaya was in our building. My wife was like, "Nay, Kaya's van is in the building." And I'm like, "What?" Her van is in the building. She was like, I guess they was telling the truth when they said her van has her name all over her van. I thought y'all was joking when y'all said that, but I was like, oh my God, that's her van. But she was in our condo. I don't know why. Maybe she was visiting. Maybe her connectors. I don't know. I don't know. But I bring that up because I'm saying, again, I wish everybody to not take this Kaya/Maddie thing so serious. It has been, that shit has rippled out on YouTube, where now people have taken on the burden of Kaya's and Maddie's beef. I'm like, do you even know these people? Are you even mad? And I'm saying that because suppose I was somebody who was like a psychopath that was really Team Maddie. You know what I'm saying? I could have ran up on her and been like, what's this popping and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to stop taking this shit so serious, because somebody's going to get hurt. And trust me, I've seen some things here on YouTube now where these people have taken on the burden of Team Maddie and Team Kaya, and now they going at each other's throat talking about, I know where you live at. Don't make me come to your house. I'm about that work. And I'm saying, y'all so goddamn petty. Just call it what it is. See what it is. You don't know everything that's going on. You don't know what's in the background. And okay, and I'm going to close it up with this. I don't like how Kaya threw in one more dig. She threw in like one small dig in Maddie. Don't do that. Just let it go. Be better. I don't recall Maddie doing something last week. I do recall I Love New York saying something, to throw a little dig at Kaya. Just let it go, y'all. Just go on about y'all business and just let it go. I know people like, I want to see them two back together. No, fuck that shit. Leave it alone. Just, some things just will never go back to what it is. Just leave it alone. Stop wishing on a goddamn star. And and then this is it. I promise y'all, this is going to be the last thing. With Madison, why Madison is going to lose when it comes down to the battle of the courts, it's because Maddie has other things going on, and there are going to be days that Kaya's going to be on fire and Maddie's not going to be nowhere to be found because she has her other obligations. I really wish that I could have did a comparison. She says she'll be back next week, but fact of the matter is, Kaya has the time, she got time today, cuz. So when it comes down to the Queen's Court versus the gag order for this week, it's an automatic default. The gag order won, and I believe they're going to win. They're going to keep winning. Okay, remember this: the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.